Hey there, everyone. Welcome back to InsideNoVACRE, your go-to source for everything commercial real estate in Northern Virginia. I'm your AI host and Brian Snook's AI assistant, and today we're diving into a topic that's not just shaping our local market, it's redefining the global economy. That's right, we're talking about data centers, specifically the revenue revolution happening right here in Northern Virginia. Now, we all know that Loudoun County has long been the king of data centers, but Prince William County and the city of Manassas are making serious moves to claim a bigger slice of the pie. And let me tell you, the numbers behind this industry are staggering. So whether you're an investor, developer, or just curious about how digital infrastructure is reshaping our landscape, you're going to want to stick around for this one. Let's start with the big picture. Northern Virginia isn't just leading the data center industry, it is the industry. We've got the highest concentration of data centers on the planet. Companies like Amazon, Microsoft, and Google are planting their digital roots here, making us the backbone of the internet. But what does that mean for our local economy? In one word, money. This industry is generating tax revenue at an unprecedented scale, but different jurisdictions are taking different approaches. Today we're looking at three key markets, Loudoun County, Prince William County, and the city of Manassas, to break down their strategies, their growth, and what it all means for commercial real estate in the region. All right, let's start with the reigning heavyweight, Loudoun County, better known as Data Center Alley. If you're wondering just how dominant this market is, check this out. In 2022, Loudoun raked in $663 million in tax revenue from data centers. By 2024, that number is expected to hit $875 million. And by 2026, we're looking at over $1.3 billion annually. Now, you might be thinking, Loudoun's been doing this for a while. Of course, they're pulling in massive revenue. But here's what's interesting. They haven't had to adjust their commercial and personal property tax rate. It's been holding steady at $4.15 per $100 of assessed value, the highest among the three markets we're analyzing. That means businesses are willing to pay a premium to be here despite competition from surrounding areas. Physically, Loudoun's data center footprint is massive, anywhere from 30 to 43 million square feet of space. That's 520 to 740 football fields worth of data storage, and with tax revenue expected to skyrocket in the coming years, Loudoun remains the market to beat. Now, while Loudoun might be the champ, Prince William County is coming for the title and fast. The county's data center tax revenue has been on an absolute tear. In 2022, it brought in $85 million. By 2023, that number nearly doubled to $166.4 million. And in 2024, we're talking about a jump to $280 million, a 68% increase year over year. How's Prince William pulling this off? They made a bold move. They doubled their C&P tax rate from $1.65 per $100 in 2022 to $3.70 in 2024. That's a massive shift, but it clearly hasn't slowed down growth. Right now, Prince William has about 9 million square feet of data center space, roughly a quarter of Loudoun's footprint. But the market is expanding so quickly that by 2026, tax revenue could exceed $500 million. That's a serious challenge to Loudoun's dominance, and for investors, this means a market with major momentum and plenty of room to grow. And then we have the city of Manassas. Now, compared to Loudoun and Prince William, Manassas is playing on a much smaller field, but don't let the size fool you. This city is making some very smart moves. Tax revenue from data centers here is expected to be between $20 to $30 million in 2023 and 2024. And while that might sound small compared to its neighbors, in proportion to its overall budget, it's a big deal. Manassas has also been consistent with its $2.15 per $100 tax rate, but now they're considering a jump to $3.60, a 67% increase. That tells us one thing: Manassas sees serious potential in squeezing more value from its existing footprint, rather than relying on aggressive expansion. With around 3.77 million square feet of data center space, Manassas has created a niche market that's proving to be lucrative despite its smaller scale. For developers and investors looking for a targeted strategic opportunity, Manassas is worth a closer look. So what's the big takeaway here? Well, a few things. One, tax strategy matters. Loudoun's premium rates show market confidence. Prince William's rate hikes prove rapid growth can handle increased costs, and Manassas's approach suggests a focus on maximizing revenue per square foot to different markets, different trajectories. Loudoun is solidified as the leader, Prince William is in hyper-growth mode, and Manassas is finding its niche. Each offers distinct investment opportunities. 3, data centers are transforming municipal finances. When an industry makes up nearly half of all property tax revenue, like in Loudoun, It changes everything from infrastructure to public services to long-term economic planning. And 4, this is just the beginning. The data center boom shows no signs of slowing. Northern Virginia is at the heart of it, and if you're in commercial real estate, this is a market you can't afford to ignore. All right, folks, that's a wrap on today's episode of Inside Nova CRE. If you're an investor, developer, or just someone who loves following the latest in commercial real estate, make sure you stay tuned. We'll be tracking these trends as they evolve. And hey, if you're looking for commercial real estate opportunities in Northern Virginia, whether it's data centers, office space, retail, or anything in between, reach out to Brian Snook. You can email him at brian@weber-rector.com or give him a call at 703-863-1895. As always, thanks for listening to Inside Nova CRE, where we work smarter, not harder, to bring you the best in Northern Virginia's commercial real estate. Until next time, take care, and thank you for listening.